All right, here we have my collection of punches for working on the AR-15. This is a collection I have acquired over the years. I've tried different makes, models, brands, and this is what I have finally settled on. Okay, I store all my punches in these square plastic shipping tubes. I bought these at McMaster-Carr. They're labeled, and I put packing tape over the labels to keep the ink from smearing, and it wipes off nice and clean. So whenever you're ready to work on the ejector, just pull this set of punches out. All right, take a look. I have 3 tools here. The first one I want to show you is the roll pin holder. This one is made by Little Crow Gunworks. It looks like a mini version of the Geisley gas tube punch, and it works similar. The roll pin fits super tight into this punch, which is what I really like. This is also a 1/16 holder made by Brownells. It's machined flat on one side for clearance, so when you're installing the windage adjustment wheel on older carry handle guns, you'll get the proper clearance you need. And the roll pin punch itself, sold by Brownells, it is labeled Mayhew, which is a good quality punch. Of course, being Brownells, you can always send them back. All right, that's for the 1/16. Move on to the gas tube. This is the Geisley gas tube roll pin holder. This is a fantastic tool. It really grips the roll pin super tight. Then I use this Brownells short starter punch if the roll pin is frozen and needs to be hit good and hard with a short punch so you don't break a longer punch. And then you drive it on out with this one. These are both made by Brownells or sold under the Brownells label. Geisley gas plot roll pin punches. I've never used these. They appear to be high quality, and they're up next for the next roll pin that I use on a gas block. Next, the Ford Assist. Got several in here. This is made by XTS, and it's sold as part of a kit for the bolt catch, which happens to be the same size, 3/32. I have it in my Ford Assist tube because it fits, the roll pin fits super tight in the end. And this one was my original Brownells 3/32. The problem with this one is the roll pins fit kind of loose, so we're going to leave it out. Then we got the Mayhew roll pin punch. Then we go to the trigger guard. Trigger guard, I use the standard Brownells roll pin holder and the Brownells Mayhew roll pin punch. I also have a couple of slave pins here that I find are good for starting these trigger guard roll pins if they're kind of frozen. And we move on to the bolt catch. Got quite a lot in this tube. This is the Obsidian Arms. I've tried a whole lot of different bolt catch punches, including the Brownells one, and this is by far the best. Obsidian Arms. And then we have what's known as Waltz tool, made by KAK. This is a great roll pin starter for the bolt catch. The roll pin fits in super tight. This is made by XTS. It's part of that other kit that I was showing you that's in the Ford Assist. I really like it because it's nice and long. This is made by Gas Block Genie. I haven't yet tried this out, but it looks like it would work pretty good. Bolt catch. All right, now we're going to move on to starter punches. Got one of each of the 4 sizes. 1/16, 5/64, 3/32, and 1/8 in case they're ever needed. Then we're going to the gas block taper pin punches. These are designed to drive out the punches of the A2 front sight block, but I find that these do not work very good. And I'm probably going to eliminate these from my tools that I currently use. These are castle nut staking punches. I do not believe in staking castle nuts. That's a topic for another day, but for people who want it done, I have the Mayhew, a backup Mayhew, and the Steroids. They all work pretty good. Specialty punches. These are mostly spares of what you've already seen. Got the spare obsidian arms. We got the Brownells. We got this extra large roll pin holder for Geisley super gas blocks, a spare Geisley gas block, and a spare waltz tool. This is for using to knock out the pins on the A2 front sight. I generally put a piece of duct tape over this before I do it. Here I have spares. These are 2 sets of all 4 roll pin holders, Brownells. These are coated in some type of nitride or oxide. These are Brownells labeled, but I believe they're made by Mayhew. These are 2 of the smallest of the Steroids. These are the ones you tend to break in the Steroid set. So I got the replacements for these 2. These I bought from McMaster-Carr. All right, I did buy the entire Obsidian Arms kit at one time, but I found that their punches were a little soft and the roll pin holders were kind of loose. And I like my roll pins to fit nice and tight. All right, that is my punch setup.